Hello, freak bitches.
So, check this out.
That's
Hurricane
hardcore.
Irma. That's even crazier right now.
What? Hurricane Irma holds about twice the destructive energy of all bombs used in the Second World War.
There's 7 trillion watts of power in it right now.
So why can't we get like some kind of a windmill up there and collect it?
You would have to have a big one, and then it would become the biggest weapon ever.
Well, why don't we design that instead of the Galaxy Note 8 that no one wants to buy?
I got it.
How about you buy a giant windmill thing and put it up there and make all the power, please?
So I have some friends that are in Florida right now, and the unforeseen problem that being out here and not knowing why and what people are doing there. I also have an uncle in Orlando who's telling me he's not leaving right now because the roads are gridlocked and the highway, there's nowhere to go. So my friends who left Tampa yesterday got up at like 9 in the morning, packed all their shit up, and were like, all right, let's go. Where are we going to go? They were like, let's take side roads because it's probably going to be busy everywhere. So they did for a while, 3-4 hours of side roads, and then eventually you're going to run out of gas. You got to go get gas. First place they stop, no gas. They're all out.
Oh, no.
So they continue on to the next one, wait in a gigantic line to fill up. But now it's again like, hopefully we can live off of this tank of gas for the next fucking
That's
till we
scary.
get where we're going. And everybody has to leave right now because the whole state could be potentially under 10 feet of water.
The
in
whole
a couple
state.
Days.
Yeah.
The whole
Like
state.
10-foot storm surge is coming.
The whole state.
I mean, it won't make it all the way to the middle probably, but
it might.
Fucking gigantic. We don't know, obviously, too.
The only positive, if there's any positive thing compared to the last hurricane, is that it's not going to stall over Florida. It's going to keep on going and losing energy the higher it gets. But Orlando might get really fucked. You know, that's Disney World. Disney World might be gone this weekend.
Right.
And they just
might go
rebuild it
away.
all. Yeah, they just rebuilt it all, or all this new stuff too. So.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, there's like that 90% of this island, Barbuda,
It's gone.
is gone.
Yeah.
Uninhabitable.
Uninhabitable.
Johnny
They don't
Depp's
even know
island.
some of the shit, too, because they can't see it. It was all happening last night. They can't get over to find out what's going to get reports of it, even. They probably have no
So they don't
internet.
know if the people are dead. They don't know shit,
know, yeah.
right?
I mean, those islands are so small. I mean, what is this, the size of like Texas or Ohio or something like that? It's
Yeah, it's the size of Ohio,
like
the storm is.
400 miles across.
that's scary.
How wide is Florida? Florida's not 400 miles across,
No,
right?
I don't know exactly, but it's probably, I would go 300, 250.
Pretty girthy.
So it's going to be like a giant eraser that just rolls up Florida.
And they're still not sure. It could turn, you know. It can
Right.
always, these things can always turn. It could go back. It could turn left and go to Texas.
You know who are the grossest people that have ever lived? The
Speaking
people,
of Florida.
The people that go, they stay and they survive, and the storm miraculously turns.
knew
And
it.
they're like, I fucking knew it. No, you didn't, stupid. You didn't know it. You're no better than the people that got killed by it. You got lucky.
You know, that's a lot of people in Houston. That's how they feel. They make it a party. They have hurricane parties, and this one really caught them off guard. Did you know?
How did that catch them off guard? They saw it coming from days away.
Well, I think they, in their heads, think, "Oh no, you know, we're fine. We've been fine for years." You know,
They're drunk. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yep.
They're fucking partying. They're listening to Kid Rock. They're on top of the roof. They're making out. They're like, we don't care. We'll stay up here. We got a boat. We're gonna be fine. We'll catch fish.
There was an episode I was on. I don't know if it was the last time I was on or whatever, but we were talking about floods in Houston, and I showed you that concrete, or not concrete, pavement that sucks up water. I wonder if that would have been any help if they had implemented that like all over the place.
Maybe.
Permeable.
But I think the amount of water they were dealing with is just so unprecedented. They showed the difference between Hurricane Katrina and Hurricane Harvey, like the sheer amount of volume of water. It's insane. Like, this was such a big, big hurricane. That's just... I wish there was a definitive answer as to if all this is a direct result of like human behavior, industry, car exhaust. I wish there was a definitive result, like where you could see it. Like, yeah, here's the number that you can show. What are you showing me here?
That concrete.
Oh, the water drinking concrete.
4,000.
So how does that do that?
I have no idea.
It's magic.
It's crazy. It could absorb runoff from fast floods. If you're watching it, folks, the people that are just listening, it doesn't even seem real. It's like they have this giant water truck, and it's fucking pouring water all over the concrete, and it's just dissipating almost instantaneously into the concrete. It's super weird.
I wonder if it has like a basement, and what it does is it goes through like kind of like a concrete filter and goes underneath, so the actual water is just like underneath in the basement.
Yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck it does. It doesn't even seem real. It seems like a scene in a Terminator movie.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, either way, like what they dealt with in Houston is so much water. I just doubt that. I mean, maybe that would have helped a little, but I think that they're dealing with just some insane amount of water.
Yeah.
Is that it shows what it is, Jamie?
Yeah.
It's like some sort of filtration system.
Yeah, guess so.
So it allows the water to go through it.
And it can't
It's
come
like
back out.
porous.
I don't know. Still seems like it was probably too much water.
Yeah, that Harvey was a monster hurricane. The crazy thing is how much bigger Irma is. Like, I think we're numb to it. I think we look at it and it doesn't make sense to us, you know?
It's got 185-mile sustained winds for over a day.
No,
like,
no.
Epcot
insane.
Center is just going to start rolling like a Katamari.
No. But here's the thing, right? Is this the strongest they can get? No. They can get stronger than this.
Could be, yeah. It's
Yeah.
just the categories they tracked. This was the highest they'd gone, and now this one is the new bar to beat, basically.
A Delta airline accidentally flew through it yesterday by mistake,
What?
and it got out at the last minute.
What?
I forgot. I read that this morning when I woke up.
It got out?
Yeah, I guess it accidentally flew into it, and somehow it got out of the hurricane.
Okay, so the pilot piloted his way out.
Yeah,
of the
yeah, yeah,
hurricane.
yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
thought you meant it got out. The pilot did this.
Oh.
Delta pilot flew through Irma, one of the most powerful hurricanes recorded, and all 173 passengers are safe. Why would they do that?
I don't know.
The last one to fly out of Puerto Rico.
Oh, they had to? They had to fly through it? Did they fucking judge it wrong?
Yeah, they went through 185,000 mile hour winds. Can you imagine that turbulence?
Well, it's not that fast. It's 187 miles an hour, right?
Right.
Fuck, that thing is giant, man. When you see it on the ground, or in one of those overhead maps, and you realize how big it is, look how big that is. That's so crazy. So they flew through part of it.
I guess, yeah.
Does it show?
Trying to figure it out. These
Oh,
people.
it's like, yeah, it's going right now.
25 mile an hour
maybe it
winds
was headed
gusting to
towards it.
40.
See, look at
It
it.
was headed
Oh.
towards it. Yeah. They might have had to turn around or.
Whoa. Huh. So they were following it in real time.
Yeah, people were following on
Oh
a flight
my
track. Is what was
god!
going on.
So
yeah,
they
yeah.
got stuck in the actual hurricane. They
Yeah.
flew through the hurricane. Oh my god, that is insane.
Oh wait, they landed. Hold on, 52 minutes on the ground in San Juan. They landed and turned around.
Oh, they tried to make it back
Has
to
to
America.
climb out of San. This is the airport. Has to climb out of SJU, and they're doing so between the outer band of Irma and the core of the storm. They went in between the bands.
Oh my god!
That's insane. That pilot needs to be hugged by everybody.
So he went in between the bands, and in doing wow, that's the most incredible thing about weather satellites. They
Yeah.
could literally navigate this guy through those bands and tell him like where the storm is ahead.
Yeah, they have portable Dopplers here now in Los Angeles too, where it's so accurate now that you can just see your street level of like if there's a cloud above you.
Look at this. While it looks terrifying, Delta maintains that their pilots had everything under control. Our meteorology team is the best in the business. Eric Snell, Vice President for Delta Operations and Customer Center, told the Washington Post, DL-302 departed San Juan with 173 passengers on board, according to Delta. Jesus Christ.
Good PR for them. Jeez.
Yeah. Of course, being on that
Wow.
airplane probably was the worst flight you'll ever have in your
They
life.
took a hard look at the weather data and the track of the storm and worked with the flight crew and dispatcher to agree it was safe to operate the flight. Ooh.
What would you do if you're about to get on that plane and they're telling you what they're gonna do?
I would shit all over myself.
I'd probably say I'll stay at the airport and risk it.
Oh, I'd be like, fuck this, man. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to take my backpack. I'm sleeping on the ground.
Yeah.
I assume that you guys turned this thing into some sort of a hurricane shelter.
Have you been to the airport in Puerto Rico?
No.
I haven't been to the San Juan one, but I was at one on the other side of the island.
It's made of
You
cardboard.
do not want to do
You're
that.
right.
Oh, my
You
God.
don't wanna
I'd
do
get in
that.
the plane.
You're right.
I'd probably get in the plane.
It's like a rundown Burbank airport.
But they got away with it. Puerto Rico didn't get totally hit. They only got like a little piece of it. Yeah. Well, that's the thing about these kind of storms. So you could just get unlucky, and it just runs right over your spot. Or you can be right next to that and go, Lord was looking out for us. Like, okay, you sure? Are you sure you just didn't get lucky? Like, we're dealing with impossible forces. Like, a hurricane the size of Ohio is an impossible force. Like, that, I don't think we really understand what the fuck that means. I think that's one of those things where someone says, $1 trillion billion. Like, yeah, that's a lot. But you don't really think about it. You know, you don't really understand what that means. Because it's too much. The size of the universe is too much. The power that that thing has, it's just too much. It doesn't make sense. You'd have to see it. You'd have to be there.
Do you see the video? I don't know if it's real either, but the video of I don't know if it was today's hurricane. This guy's trying to hold his truck, like he had like a pickup truck, trying to hold it so it doesn't tip over.
Oh, Jesus.
And the winds were so strong, he just gets squished by it. I mean, it's hard to see because it was raining so hard. But
this guy's got to be crazy. Why would he do that?
Yeah,
a truck is about to flip, and you think you're going to stop it with your hands? Have you watched too many movies, motherfucker? He can pick up a truck. Can you pick up a truck? No. Then get the fuck out of there.
I'm going to put this on YouTube, but we can watch it.
What is it?
The video.
Oh, this is the guy? Oh, Jesus. Oh, dude, that's a wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's crazy. That guy's crazy. Look at that thing fucking in the breeze. He should have got out of there, man.
Oh, he just sandwiched.
Yeah, he got crushed. He didn't handle it well.
No, I would.
You can't get out from under that. That's too much weight. You're dead. Wow. Fuck.
It's those fast ones that get me. Like that guy probably just was like, "Oh, well, my truck's about to boom, yeah. You're dead."
Well, the thing about these kind of hurricanes are how many of them can you get in a row? Because if they're saying there's 2 more in a row behind Irma,
2005, I think it was, they got hit Florida got hit like 4 times in a row in like 2
yeah, but
weeks,
these are like
3 weeks,
5s.
4 weeks.
Those were like 2s and 3s. These are 5s. And you know Jose is going right for Washington D.C. You know,
Hurricane Jose.
Jose's gonna be that big one.
Do you think so?
I don't know. Probably won't even hit United States.
I'm worried about them all, man. I'm worried about earthquakes. I'm worried about asteroids. I'm worried about super volcanoes. We're dealing with just a small amount of history. That's what's going on. I mean, especially when it comes to weather.